Morning children, welcome back to our maths class. In the last class, we have completed our 6th chapter, lines and angles. Today, we are going to start a new chapter. Okay, we have already studied about different figures, that is triangles, rectangles, squares, quadrilaterals, like that. And we are also studied how to find the perimeters and areas of these figures. And in this chapter, we are going to study the area of triangle. How to calculate area of triangle, we already studied. All of you know the formula to find the area of a triangle. What is the area of a triangle? It is half BH. Okay, we know area of triangle. Area of triangle is equal to half BH. Here B means base and H is the height. Okay, we can take any triangle. Here we have triangle ABC. If I am taking BC as the base, if it is B. If BC as the base, we need to take the corresponding height. It is H. So, area of this triangle ABC is half BH. Using this formula, we can find the area of different type of triangles. That is, we can find the area of a scalene triangle using this half BH. And right angle also. If it is a right angle, suppose we have a right angled triangle. Listen, here we have a right angled triangle. PQR. Using this half BH, can you find area of this right angled triangle? So we can take directly this as base and the corresponding height, it is the corresponding height. Okay, suppose we can take 3, 4, 5. Suppose it is a right angled triangle with a base 4 centimeter, height 3 centimeter and hypotenuse 5 centimeter. We need only base and height. Using this formula, we can find the area. That is half into base into height. Base is 4 centimeter into height 3. Okay, then it is 6 centimeter square. Therefore, we can find area of a right angled triangle using this formula. And what about equilateral triangle? What is equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle means all the sides or length of sides are same. Okay, we have an equilateral triangle. Suppose this is an equilateral triangle with all sides 10 centimeter. Okay, we need to find the area of this equilateral triangle with the side 10 centimeter. Here height is not given. Then how can we find this? Find the area of this triangle. Here we know that all the sides are 10 centimeter. Okay, and it is an equilateral triangle. So we can take its height. Height means median and altitude we are already studied. Okay, and this will be the median or altitude of this triangle. It is an equilateral triangle, therefore its height means the perpendicular distance, therefore this angle will be 90 degree. Okay, for an equilateral triangle, median and altitude both are same. This will be the midpoint. Okay, so the length of BC is 10 centimeter and we have drawn a perpendicular from opposite vertex to BC. Therefore, this line will divide this side into two equal parts. Therefore, it is 5 and this one also 5. Okay, and here now its length is 10 centimeter and this side it is 5 centimeter, and we can find this side. This side means it is the height. Okay, now we have a right angled triangle. Suppose the side, this point as D. Now we have a right angled triangle ADB. Okay, for a right angled triangle, its base it is 5 centimeter. Where did you get that 5? It is the height. Height means perpendicular distance, and this is an equilateral triangle, therefore this height means it is dividing this base into two equal parts. So each side will be 5 centimeter and we need to find this height. Okay, how can we find the height? Using Pythagoras theorem. That is, here it is the hypotenuse. Okay, and if we are applying Pythagoras theorem, we will get the unknown side. Okay, and this side, this height will be the height of the triangle ABC. Okay, so using that we can find, here also we can use half BH. Okay, so if the height of a triangle is given, we can directly, height and the corresponding base, length of base is given, using this half BH we can calculate area of the triangle. Okay, it is applicable for right angled triangle. Okay, and equilateral triangle also. And we can check, is it applicable for isosceles triangle. What is isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle means triangle with two sides are equal. Here we have an isosceles triangle. Suppose it is 5 centimeter, it is 8 centimeter and this one also 8 centimeter. And here the base is given but height is not given. We have to find, we need to check, can we find the height of this triangle or not. Okay, so we can draw the perpendicular line. This angle will be 90 degree. And what about the side of these, length of these two sides? It is an isosceles triangle. These two sides will be equal, and for an isosceles triangle also the median and altitude both are same. That is altitude means perpendicular from opposite vertex, and median means it is to the midpoint. Okay, so here also we are drawing the perpendicular from the opposite vertex to the midpoint. Therefore, this side will be 2.5 and this one also 2.5. Okay, so it is the perpendicular distance. Therefore, to get this height, we can take this small triangle. Okay, and we can consider 8 this as the hypotenuse and the 2.5 this as one of the base. Using these two measurements, we will get this height. Okay, so here also we can apply half BH. To find area of this triangle, this isosceles triangle also, we can apply this formula, half BH. Okay, and our scalene triangle. Suppose we have, what is scalene triangle? Triangle with 3 unequal sides. Here, a scalene triangle PQR, and it is 3 centimeter, and it is 5 centimeter, and it is 7 centimeter. Okay, and if I am drawing the height, suppose I am drawing the height, I am taking PR as the base and I am trying to draw the height. It will be 90 degree. Okay, because height means the perpendicular distance. This angle will be 90 degree. Here we will get a right angled triangle, and here also. Okay, but what about this side? For a scalene triangle, altitude and median both are different. So we can't say the length of these two sides. So here we will not get the height. If the length of 3 sides are given, we can't. We are not able to find the area. Okay, so in this case we have to apply some other method. And in this chapter we are going to study how to find area of a triangle if 3 sides are given. Okay, so for right angled triangle, isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle, if the height is not given, we can find. If the length of 3 sides are given, we can find height of the triangle. But for a scalene triangle, if the 3 sides are given, we can't find height of the triangle. Okay, therefore we need to derive a new formula. If the length of 3 sides are given, how to find area of a scalene triangle. Here we have a new formula, that formula is known as Heron's formula. That's why our chapter's name of our chapter is Heron's formula. Heron's formula, and in this chapter we are going to study, if the 3 sides are given, how to find area of a triangle. Okay, and the formula is, here we have area of triangle. Area of triangle is equal to root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Here this a, b, c, they are the 3 sides of the triangle. 3 sides of the triangle, and S means half of the perimeter. Half of the perimeter means a plus b plus c by 2. A plus b plus c means we will get, if we have a triangle with the sides a, b, c. A plus b plus c means length of the total side by 2, that is half of the perimeter. So using this formula, we can find area of any triangle if the 3 sides are given. Okay, so in the next class onwards we are going to apply this formula. Okay, so for the next class you have to by heart this formula, that is Heron's formula. The scientist Heron's, he found this formula. That's why this formula is known as Heron's formula. So you have to study this formula. Using this formula, we have to derive some problems. From the next class onwards, we will study how to apply this formula. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.